so much fucked up shit to get into.
Welcome back to Little Stinkers, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here with my homeboy Cal Donjala.
What's up, you stinky fuckers?
Good,
how are you?
Jacob Furman Mattera.
Bing bong.
Wet and Juicy Jeff Simmons. What a nice night. Everybody's all bundled up.
Mm-hmm.
You look sharp in your new pants.
I can't tell if you guys like them or not.
I do.
They're
very eye-catching, and I haven't been able to take my peepers off of them, man. So you're doing something really, really well down there.
Thank you.
Wait, and they zip away?
Of course.
Oh, my God.
All of my pants turn into shorts now, and they all come with their own belt. I had them. I owned them for a good month before I had the gall to wear them outside.
Yeah.
It's a bold look that I've never tried before. Camouflage pants.
Nike?
Yeah, Nike ACG. Same brand of pants that turn into shorts that I have 7 other pairs of. And then I went to the weed dispensary that I go to in New Jersey, and the security guard that takes your ID on the way in complimented the pants, knew they were ACG. We dapped up nicely.
Yeah.
Nice. And that's when I was like, black guy said I'm cool.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm cool.
That's the dream.
Wear it out.
Yep.
The worst nightmare, black teenagers making fun of your shoes. Wettest dream, a black security guard dapping you up.
It's just the inverse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not going to say it.
It's so good to have you back in town.
It's so good to see you guys. Like I truly, I get excited. This is probably what soldiers feel when they're returning home from the war.
Yeah. It's like definitely how the dogs feel when the soldier gets back.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be here with you guys, and you surprised me with nice pants, and Jake, you surprised me with a big wet kiss.
Yeah.
So I appreciated both of them, man. Oh man, I'm sorry, my belly's going nuts over here. I had a bastard stew before I got here.
What's that mean?
I mean, I had a fucking sugar-free Monster. I had a bag of chips. I had a fucking beef jerky, and I finished off most of a bag of Swedish fish.
You're making a homemade explosive device.
Yeah, I had some long hots earlier, so I'm doing pretty good.
Why did you do that to yourself again? Every time you do it, you have to shit immediately.
Because I don't have that kind of food where I live now, and I gotta fucking gorge. Like
They
as
don't
soon
have
as I
long
get
hots?
No, there's all kinds of fucking.
Everything's a jalapeno now.
Yes. Oh yeah. It's actually a store in the mall. Everything's a jalapeno. You get something nice and Mexican for your wife. You get her name engraved in a fucking sombrero. Like, you got this from Everything's a Jalapeno, didn't you? Like, I did. But, oh shit, I got to go. Everything's jalapeno. My wife and I, we're going to be together 25 years this week.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Congrats, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking quarter century.
I know, man.
Your love could rent a car.
Yeah.
And then fuck in the back seat.
I like the way you think, Jake.
Sick, nasty, but true.
Real pervert.
Everything he said was sick and true.
I know. That's why I can only smile at him. John, I can't wait to hear who you're going to talk about tonight, baby.
Well, yeah, I guess it depends. You know, it all depends.
It all depends
On the fateful flip of this little fucker right here.
Just like what my dad was wearing when he died.
Was he?
Yeah. Well, actually,
I got a bit of a pull-up situation at home right now myself.
well, his was more of a pull down because they were around his ankles when they found him.
Oh. Is there a chance you could sue Depends?
It depends. And I'm not doing the 6'7" thing. I'm just weighing the scales of justice. I should sue them.
You should at least try.
Honestly,
talk to our lawyer.
Of all the funny ways to find your dad dead, with his pull up around his ankles is probably the best. And as a guy who appreciates a good bit, like that's how I want to remember my father.
He appreciated a good bit?
No, I did though.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a very serious man.
He would have hated to be found like that, but I like a good bit, so.
Yeah, I put a Groucho Marx disguise on him for when the coroner came. Did not pull his Depends up.
Where'd you put the disguise? Around the middle of his body? Actually didn't need to use the nose.
Yeah, pull down the sheet. You just see a belly button Groucho Marx.
I was thinking penis and balls.
Oh God, there we go. All right,
I'm sorry.
All right.
You know I'm sorry.
all right. You don't have to be sorry.
I'm gonna flip it now. I'm gonna flip it. I truly do want to talk about the Impractical Jokers and the time spent with a Joker in particular, but that's only gonna happen if I win the toss. I lost it. I lost it. What do you fuckers know about Benedict Arnold?
It sounds like a command you give to the Terminator. Hey, yo, Benedict Arnold.
Bend my dick, Arnold. Do you guys remember anything about him from history class?
I don't think we learned much about him. All I learned is that he put his hands in his pocket like this. And he
That's
was a traitor.
Napoleon.
Oh, that was Napoleon? Mm-hmm. Must have been a fucking traitor thing.
You must have been fucking absent that day, motherfucker.
See, I feel like everything that I've learned about history has been turned upside down. One, I'm embarrassed by how little I know about history, and
Same.
I'm trying to educate myself now. And part of that education came in the new Ken Burns documentary, in the American Revolution.
Which is exactly what inspired me to do this
Dude,
subject.
Nice.
Have you been watching?
Yeah, I'm in the last episode. I got about an hour left, I think.
Dude, I still have a lot to watch. I started listening to the audiobook as well.
Yeah.
Do you have an audiobook
Dude,
version of that?
It's fucking incredible. It's him. I can't remember the other guy's name that he co-wrote it with, but it's like 16 hours long.
Oh, shit. So he makes a book first and then the documentary is based on his
I'm pretty
book.
sure there's a book for every documentary that he's made.
Okay, all right.
And
that's fucking awesome.
Dude, and it's incredible. But, you know, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but
No, I asked you a question.
right off the bat, all right, I take it back then. But the intro to the book, he's just talking about all these different things that like we've just accepted as fact regarding the American Revolution.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's just completely made up. Like George Washington standing on the fucking boat. Betsy Ross being the first one to sew a fucking flag. Specific things that people have quotes that have been attributed to people that, you know, are just kind of cool things that people have just.
Yeah, it's kind of just been like
Thought they said.
folklore that's stuck over the years. Kind of. Yeah.
Which, I don't know. I do appreciate that about Ken Burns because his whole thing is like, it's like, yeah, you do want to give people their accolades, but you also want to include the warts.
Yeah, of course. You want the most truthful version of history that you can get.
Yeah.
Which, do you guys remember, like, did you have a high school history teacher that was like, you're like, oh shit, we never learned any of this in grade school, which, you know, at certain ages, you probably shouldn't be learning about the goriness and gruesomeness of war and that kind of shit. But like, I remember one teacher was like, had me interested, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had a lot of young girls interested as well, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so Benedict Arnold, as I'm sure you've started to find out, not the true shit. The guy was a fucking beast in the American Revolution.
Was he really?
Yeah, like he was like one of Washington's most trusted commanders.
Whoa.
It's really crazy, and you'll find that maybe his treason wasn't so unfounded.
Would he perhaps be a Yankee Doodle Dandy? I wish I didn't stutter.
That's exactly what a man called him in Honduras right before he dueled him. We'll get to that.
YBC Doodle him.
He was born. That's how little I know.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he was born in Norwich, Connecticut. I figured he was born on a fucking boat on the way to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was-
I thought that.
You thought he was born on a boat too?
Yeah.
He just got seaman vibe, you know.
It's my favorite magazine.
Seaman vibe.
It arrives soaking wet every month.
The fucking. I wish the pages were stuck together.
Yeah. It's the only magazine you're thankful that comes in plastic.
Man, if I could read this thing, I'd be all sorts of sticky. So I guess I'll just
This is going to be worth so much.
smell it through the plastic. He was born the second of 6 children to parents Benedict Arnold III. This motherfucker was a fourth.
Damn.
And Hannah Waterman King. Only he and his sister Hannah made it to adulthood. That's right. Hannah Jr. in the mix.
What?
I think we should have more
I
of
like
that.
that. Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah.
Naming a
Jr.
daughter after my mommy.
That's nice.
Oh, Bernadette Jr. Give me that. that thicket.
Yeah.
Let me stick it in that thicket.
I can feel the wool trousers getting tight right now.
Who goes there?
Don't come till you see the whites in her eyes.
Jake, you know your
that
history.
was one of the quotes that
Yeah.
Ken Burns said it was misattributed.
Misattributed.
Yeah.
So, today you learned that you're actually a doofus.
Hand me that done helmet.
The rest of the Arnold children, his 4 siblings that passed, all died of yellow fever, which is a result of a golden shower from an Asian woman. Big Arnold, Big Benny, Big Benedict was a successful businessman, and they had it going on kind of as a family. They were
That's nice.
up in the upper echelon of society.
Yeah.
Then after Big Benedict buried so many goddamn children, he started to take to the bottle.
Yeah.
And either drank or otherwise lost all the family's fortune. And little Benedict went from expecting to go to Yale, he went from private schools expecting to go to Yale to having to do a 7-year internship at a family member's apothecary.
Damn.
On mommy's side.
Making malteds?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, that sounds good. Can I get a chocolate one?
Jeff, are you making them?
He was a bit of a mommy's boy.
That's not chocolate.
He was a mommy's boy, and when mommy died... Oh, my God, are you saying it was poop? When mommy died in 1759, daddy drank even more. So Benedict... Daddy started drinking even more. So Benedict, he kind of took it onto himself to take care of his family, his father and his sister. So he started to go to work. Big Benedict had a few public intoxication arrests under his belt by the time he died in 1761. So that's
jeez, man.
in the 1750s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Late 50s, getting a fucking public. How drunk do you have to be? I figure everybody's out there eating horse shit.
Yeah.
Like it's a fucking Super Bowl parade.
Yeah.
Field sobriety test in the 18th century. Like, all right, I want you to walk this hoop down the street with this stick.
Yeah.
Fucking hoops going all over the place.
It's fucking cobblestone. I couldn't walk this straight if I was sober. Hey, we got you. Never say I couldn't do that if I was sober.
I thought
When they're
everyone was Jack Sparrow back then.
I want you to say the British are coming backwards.
I'm coming British. In 1755, Benedict, the son, the subject, Benedict Arnold, the classic, he tried to join the Connecticut militia to fight in the French and Indian War, but mommy wouldn't let him. Aww. He was too young. He was only 13 at the time.
That's a cute little, like, let me at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, God forbid a little white boy gets emotion, man. I have no idea what that phrase means.
You got it right.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Exactly how it's
He's
supposed
trying to get
be
some
used.
motion.
The 7 Years' War, for context, was basically a trade dispute between France and pro-France Native Americans and Britain and the British American colonies and also pro-Britain Native Americans. Mm-hmm. So at this point, the American colonists are still on the Britain side of a conflict, and they're trying to fuck on
This
France.
is the 7 Year War, not the French.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
the
next
French and Indian War is also called the 7 Years' War.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Outside of America, that's how it's known.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
And I
of
do
course,
remember that.
The French and Indian War is the tongue-kissing lady that smells, correct? French and Indian, right, Jake? That's her, right?
I will
Why does
reference
she slap?
one of my favorite stand-up bits that Nick Mullen did. French and Indian War, what were they fighting over? The Febreze? Shout out to Nick Mullen for that one. So he did join the Connecticut militia to fight in the French and Indian War at age 17 when he was permitted to. His militia marched towards Albany, but turned around after hearing the French had sieged Fort Henry, and Benedict only served 13 days for the militia in that.
Whoa.
There are those who say that he deserted his duty that quickly, and I ain't talking about the hole he dug in the ground.
You and Jake are on the same page because he was swiping away stank.
You know when I say duty like that it's a double entendre.
It's involuntary. I can't even. Yeah.
Let's see. Duty.
Ah,
Oh, man. He does it whenever I say it.
He puts his elbow in it. He puts a little stank on it.
In 1762, he established himself a little business as a pharmacist and a bookseller.
Oh.
In 1764, he partnered with another New Haven merchant to buy 3 trade ships, and they established themselves a quite little profitable West Indies trade going on. So they're trading from the New England area all the way down to the Caribbean, man.
nice.
He brought his sister in to manage the pharmacy when he traveled extensively for the next few years from New England to Quebec all the way down to the West Indies. And he might have dueled a man in Honduras who called him a damned Yankee, destitute of good manners or those of a gentleman.
Whoa.
Could you, like, the words that get a gun pulled out on you today, that might get a gun put away on you.
Yeah.
Lacking, destitute of the manners of a good fellow.
That's what you should yell back at black Israelites.
Just the fucking autistic kid in school who's tired of who finally stands up for himself and just says the nerdiest possible shit of all time.
Just got called a white devil Edomite, and that's what you come back with.
What?
They call you a white devil Edomite.
What's an Edomite?
I don't know, but it sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Jake, you have Edomites in the cupboard?
I can Uber Eat some.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
His mercantile trade racket got fucked up by the British Parliament imposed Sugar Act of 1764 and the Stamp Act of 1765.
This is
Starting to get to a boiling point.
Yeah.
The Stamp Act
Is that 'cause
was
it's a
some
tea joke?
real bullshit. Huh?
Was that a tea joke about the boiling point?
No.
I like it. He's so locked in.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Stamp Act was British Parliament tried to say anything that is printed in the States, from playing cards to newspapers to magazines
Hustler.
to Hustler,
Barely legal.
which you do not want to know the age back then.
Grandma's on monkey bars.
What year did they invent grandmas?
Barely legal tender. Betsy Ross was the first grandma.
Anything that got printed had to be on specific stamped British paper, which is such a fucking insane.
Yeah, it was like such a fucking
Imposition.
lame thing.
This leads him to join the Sons of Liberty.
Yeah, the soccer team.
Yeah, which I always just thought was the bad boy section at the Union Stadium. But apparently it was like a secret society of anti-British Parliament
Oh, thank God you said that.
ideals. He kept doing his thing with the trading without succumbing to the... yes, I said succumb. Fine, I said succumb on camera.
Ping, succumb ping.
He kept doing his trade route, which basically amounted to illegal smuggling at that point because he wasn't following the rules of these bullshit tariffs and all that.
Bone smuggling?
Oh, yeah. Bro, perfect timing. He fell in love. He's smuggling bones, brother.
Whoa!
In February 22nd, 1767, he marries Margaret Mansfeld, daughter of a sheriff of New Haven. They had 3 sons, Benedict V, Richard, and Henry. Dick, and Hank. Benny, Dick, and Hank. Arnold was in the West Indies in 1770 when he heard about the Boston Massacre, and he really got fired up from it. The Boston Massacre is to Benedict Arnold as 9/11 is to Chris Kyle.
Okay.
We feeling that? We feeling that comparison? You got a
Yes.
thumbs up? Yeah, he's mouthing the legend over there. Love you, legend. Sincere shout out to Chris Kyle, the legend. He wrote that he was very much shocked and wondered, good God, are the Americans all asleep and tamely giving up their liberties? Or are they all turned philosophers that they don't take immediate vengeance on such miscreants? Man, they were so fucking wordy and gay back then.
You know how many people died with the massacre?
Yes. 5.
5.
At the hands of 9
Yeah.
British shooters.
Yeah.
And apparently in a crowd of hundreds of people which is like very equatable to protests that we see today. It's like
It wouldn't even make
no
news.
wonder these fucking cops are unloading. There's hundreds of you, and they're fucking. So I mean, if you had fucking 9 of your boys, and hundreds of, I'm probably gonna pop off too. You know, yeah. They had to defend themselves.
Was Chris Pisadix was one of the fellows?
I believe he was.
And there was another fellow which they mention it in the Ken Burns' American Revolution. They talk about him. He gets shot like it's like the projectile ricochets, and he like survives through the night. And it says like he died screaming.
Oof.
Yeah, there's a lot of issue. You don't really know how nasty it is when you're in school.
Yeah,
This documentary is really.
that's why I encourage any kids watching this, when your teacher's telling you about this, yell out, "How nasty!
Like
You nasty twin!"
because they didn't have like the appropriate pain medicine and stuff. How often do you think people were just peeing on injuries, hoping to sterilize
Oh,
from
God.
infection?
Yeah, what?
That's how they got golden fever.
Piss perverts are like, "Oh, it looks like I've been shot." You ain't shot. You scratched that shit yourself.
I seen you scratching a hole in your leg.
No, the bull, he bit off the bullet, poured it in his rifle, and shot through my arm, and it needs to be pissed on.
You're lucky I got a piss, but this is the last time, pervert. You fucking pissvert. You're a piss pig freak. You know it?
The real hero of the revolution.
And of course, meanwhile, the American patriots' patience with British rule was reaching a boiling point. But enough cannot be said for Benedict Arnold's contributions to the American Revolution. He was a vital contributor. He was elected as a captain in the Connecticut militia in March 1775. And he immediately kind of started to do beastie shit, you know. He marched his men to assist in the siege of Boston after the battles of Lexington and Concord, which were essentially the first battles of the American Revolution. So he was in it from jump street. It was his idea to siege Fort Ticonderoga because he knew it would be poorly defended and had a shitload of cannon for the boys to jump on. You know what I'm saying?
God, how exciting would that be?
Yeah.
Going to fucking storm a fort, knowing that you got the upper hand.
Dude, yeah. But the worst part is like not having a phone to call your wife immediately. Be like, "Babe, you're not gonna believe where I am. You gotta fucking write a letter as fast as possible."
Dude, you just made me think about with the Boston Massacre. It's right there next to Faneuil Hall where we were roofing McNugget patties. Hundreds of years later.
Our own little. Oh my God. 250 years later, we're up there fucking being true American
Just
patriots.
imagine they're dying and they're having the lights flash before their eyes, and then they see a glimpse into the future.
What are these McNugget buddies?
Is that South Darla?
Crispus McNugs.
Now I'm hungry. So yeah. These motherfuckers knew that there was going to be little protection at Fort Ticonderoga. He marched his men to meet Ethan Allen.
Sus.
They named the furniture company after him because they started the company in Vermont, and he is essentially one of the guys that created Vermont. Ethan Allen and his Green Mountain Boys, the Green Mountain Men, met up with Benedict to take Ticonderoga, and they did just that. Though Ethan Allen and Arnold beefed big time. Arnold was kind of like almost just like show, like commander in show without any real authority.
Yeah.
So it was really Ethan Allen's.
It's Dwight Schrute.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
That's tough.
But he does contribute big time. Like,
He paints Fort Ticonderoga completely black while Ethan Allen's out making furniture.
a little bit of a little bit of Todd from Wedding Crashers in him. So Ethan Allen was the commander kind of in that siege and got a lot of the credit, where some of it kind of belonged to Benedict Arnold. And this is the first in many instances of him kind of getting passed up on accolades or not getting fully compensated. There's a lot of things that frustrate him for how much he puts into helping this new country
Yeah.
that contribute to his decision to.
Smell a heel turn.
You damn right. On his way home from Ticonderoga, he learned about the death of his wife.
Oh no!
Was he happy or sad?
I believe he was sad.
Okay.
No more smuggling bones.
Not yet. Not for a little while. Hey, let that bone take a break. He's also partially credited for suggesting an invasion on Quebec, which was approved by Second Continental Congress. He was not chosen as the commander of that mission, and then he went to George Washington himself and suggested a second expedition to invade Quebec. Kind of like a little bitch move in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I think you guys should actually have another team of bros that go up there. And
It's cold.
Washington said okay, and they took a wilderness route through present-day Maine, as opposed to the water route that the other fellas took. Waterways in that time were the highway.
Yeah.
Like moving troops and shit any other way was fucking laborious because there was no roads and highways and shit. So
yeah.
if you if you were near water, that was the easiest way. He left Cambridge in September 1775 with 1,100 troops. 300 troops turned around in that time on the way to Quebec, and 200 died en route when they arrived in November 1775. Arnold's leg was shattered by a musket ball in the December 31st assault on Quebec City, and that was an injury that would leave him essentially disabled for the rest of his life. It never really healed, and it continued.
Shit.
It's almost like the British knew which leg to fuck up. Like, he keeps getting his left leg pounded by fucking, like, all sorts of injuries.
They had the scouting report. Yeah.
Yeah.
They pull it out from their hat.
Are your musket balls fried? Oh, they're baked.
And he also eventually has gout in his right leg. So this guy can't catch a fucking leg break.
My God.
Sorry.
Getting choked up.
Sorry, I've been very phlegmy recently. He was a military commander in Montreal until the British took over the city.
Just keep doing it the rest of the
I don't know why I'm so
I'm your
fucking
narrator, Ben Fleming.
I just know it makes for great podcasting. It was also his idea to construct a fleet to defend Lake Champlain from the British, and they were defeated by the British in the Battle of Valcourt Island, but the battle caused the British to delay their advance into Fort Ticonderoga until the weather warmed up the following year, which was a pretty massive break for them, for the colonists.
Nice.
Had that not happened, things could have gone the other way. And this leads me to a favorite Benedict Arnold quote of mine that, Mike, I believe I've heard you say a number of times regarding this water battle in Lake Champlain. Arnold is attributed with the quote, "I beg that at least 100 good seamen may be sent to me as soon as possible." Now, I've heard you say that.
My wife actually says that I say it in my sleep a lot. I've been shooken awake by my wife staring down at me like, do you know what you're saying in your sleep?
Who are these 100 seamen you're looking for?
It's my favorite subreddit, begging for semen.
100.
Man, I hope he knows he's going to get a lot more than 100 with this one.
They say millions.
Yeah, it's a generous pour.
My cuppeth overfloweth.
A friendly bartender, let's just say that.
Yeah, let's just say they're not using a jigger.
Oh my lord. I mean, what's the point? You're getting one measure and it's coming straight from the ping. At this point, Benedict is tight with General George Washington himself. He's
nice.
Washington knows of his tenacity and his aggressiveness, and he really trusts him as a commander in the army.
Awesome.
Mr. Slave Teeth himself.
Hey, and horse.
Yes.
And there was some hippo ivory I learned.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Ken. But he is also making enemies within the army power structure and in Congress. So he's kind of rubbing some peens the wrong way, but he's rubbing Georgie Washy's peen
Rubbing the
right
wrong
way.
peen is still rubbing peen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're damn right it is. That's what I keep trying to tell my lady.
By the way, how are Mark and Derek?
Good question. Good question. I hope I see him for the holidays.
This episode of Lil Stinkers is brought to you by Hims. Getting help for ED shouldn't be complicated. Hims is here to help you skip the guesswork and find care that works for you. Get personalized prescription treatment options for ED. Hims offers trusted generics that cost 95% less than brand name. Hims also has in-house products. Try their hard mints and Sex RX Plus Climax Control. With 100% online access to personalized treatment plans, Hims brings expert care right to you.
To get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/stinker. That's hims.com/stinker for your free online visit. hims.com/stinker. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
This episode of Little Stinkers is brought to you by Rocket Money. It can be easy to lose track of your finances. Keep an eye on your spending patterns with Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money tracks your online subscriptions. The user-friendly dashboard gives you the ability to cancel with a few taps, saving you time, avoiding unexpected charges.
Man, John, I can't even tell you how many unwanted subscriptions I've had that I realized I got rid of. And the fact that it helps me manage my money and realize how much I'm spending on food really is going to get my life into gear. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I had no idea I was still subscribed to Bacon of the Month, Lettuce of the Month, and Tomato of the Month. Last time I had a BLT was 2020, man. I don't know why I'm still paying for this junk.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to cancel bread of the month. Hey, don't just keep wishing you had more money. Do something about it, all right? Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/stinker. That's rocketmoney.com/stinker. rocketmoney.com/stinker.
This brings us to Saratoga. And I'm not talking about my girlfriend at the Greek frat party.
She's still saved in your phone.
Let's just say that's how I met Mark and Derek back in the day. So he's kind of trying to be the leader of the Battle of Saratoga, along with Horatio Gates, and this is Gates's dog. Gates is fucking this dog. Horatio or Benedict is just holding the tail.
Okay.
You guys following me?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But he wants to be involved. He wants to be the fucking man. Horatio removes him from the battlefield after the first battle. Benedict disobeys this order and he leads attacks on British defenses.
Nice.
Kind of the man. Like,
Yeah.
he's disobeying concrete orders from a superior, but the outcome is
helping.
He's again injured in battle in the same leg. He refuses amputation, and they set it, and it ends up being 2 inches shorter than his right leg. Now the motherfucker walking in a loop. God damn.
No fucking way, for real?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He sounds like his wife. First biracial marriage of the fucking American Revolution, by the way.
He recovered in the next few months and eventually returned to the army at Valley Forge, receiving a very warm welcome from the soldiers he led at Saratoga.
Wearing like a buckle shoe and then like a Kiss Army boot on the other leg.
Oh, thank God he's in the army and not the leggy.
That's some good bedtime shit that I'm going to start using, bro. Army out. Army better than leggy. So now begins the turning of the tide and the beginning of his betrayal of America. When the British withdrew from Philadelphia in June of 1778, Washington appointed Arnold the military commander of the city. So there's still, I can't imagine the influx of like, okay, the British took over this town, we all have to bounce. And then, all right, we got it back from the British. All right, we're allowed to move back into our fucking house
It's
that
crazy.
the British just tore apart. Like all these people coming and going constantly.
There's just dumps everywhere. The British left for you.
Yeah, well, yeah, they would fuck up houses
Yeah.
big time. Basically just burn cities to the ground before, like, on their way out. So,
Dumps everywhere.
yeah, dude, this guy can't stop talking about the city dumps.
They're taking so many dumps around the city.
We still have a lot of loyalists leaving the city and Continental supporters, rebels, moving back into Philadelphia. It's kind of like a transformation era or time in the city. And this motherfucker starts hanging out with like the rich and the posh of New York. He's kind of using his power to like get into these elite circles. He was gallivanting with loyalist sympathizers as well. He's
damn.
using his position for financial gain.
Playing the field.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in his mind, I feel like he had been passed over for promotions at this point, and pay discrepancies. Like, there's one battle where he had to pay his own troops out of his own pocket, never got reimbursed in Congress for that.
Yeah, I'd be pissed. Yeah, he's just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
You know what I'm saying, motherfucker. Up in Rittenhouse trying to get his nut on.
Man, nut ass.
So now he's trying to be Mr. Somebody, and he's fucking his left leg's all fucked, his right leg's all gouted up, so he's kind of a walking disaster a little bit, but still held in high esteem in some people's minds. In the summer of 78, he met Peggy Shippen, who was from a loyalist family, and they married on April 8th of 1779.
I love a bitch with a verb last name.
Shipping.
Shipping.
Yeah, Peggy, what you shipping? That good pussy, I bet. That good fucking, you turning that boy into a turncoat pussy.
Yeah, try throwing this shit overboard.
Don't forget about his mistress, Marla Handlin.
Handling what? These nuts.
That's how the war started. Just humiliating these. The Boston D's party.
Dietz and Watson, it's up to you if you want to use this for an advertisement. You got to pay this man, though. And we all have to be in it.
Yeah.
He was eventually court-martialed on charges of using his position for profiteering. Only 3 charges stuck. 2 of them were for like using a government transportation for private use.
Hang on.
So like using a horse and buggy to like get to a fucking gala or something.
So they're pulling him up on charges of profiteering while that's all we do now. Like war is a complete industry.
Shit, man, times done change for real. So this is where
Trying to do that.
oh, this is what he's doing. He's trying to do this.
I like
Is
it.
this coming through? You get it?
So like a really confused Arsenio fan.
So he meets a loyalist with good pussy, with tight grip. At the same time that he gets a public shaming from General Washington about these profiteering charges when he's in charge of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Washington writes a formal rebuke of Arnold in the papers, and this is like,
The diss track.
of all these things that I've done, and I'm getting shit on. So that, I imagine, was a big turn in his decision. This really bummed out. These are some good notes, brothers. After this, he resigned his military command of Philadelphia in late April. And at this point, Peggy and her crew, they kind of are communicating with the enemy here.
Okay.
They are not supposed to be, but they are figuring out ways to get messages across enemy lines. And Peggy had been previously courted by Major Jon Andre from the British Army. So she's likely the one who turned Benedict Arnold fully.
No way.
Yeah, imagine the grip on that. Imagine the grip on a pussy that makes you everything you just put into this country just makes you turn into a gay British man. Pussy's so good it turns you into a gay British man. Well, I never.
Pussy got me saying, "Oh dear."
Pussy got me eating tea and crumpets. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this lady's dirty pussy must have been so tight.
Dude, he was jacking his union.
That's good. That's good. We should all wear Union Jack onesies one time when we record, and we can all
One giant one.
We can all pull each other's
One
butts out and
giant one.
smack
It
them.
snaps in the bottom.
So Benedict Arnold starts a secret communication with Major John Andre. Andre would communicate with Sir Henry Clinton, who was the leader of British forces, and he was looking to take over West Point, which Washington had just given control of to Benedict.
John, have you ever thought about taking over South Point?
He's pointed to his penis for the listeners. And for the record, no, I haven't. Thank you very much. So they eventually all conspire to turn West Point over to the British.
Wow.
In the passing on of these correspondence, Major John Andre was eventually caught with papers that had information about the plot to turn West Point over. And on September 24th, Arnold found out about Andre's capture and basically left hot breakfast on the table, bounced immediately, had to get the fuck out of Dodge to escape to British lines. And
dude,
out of a movie, it seems that Washington got to Benedict's house right after he left.
you know it's serious when you're
Some of the
abandoning a
potatoes
hot
are still warm.
breakfast. Especially in those times.
And you're not gonna see another hot one for
Just carrying the pan. It's burning the side
still
of the
eating
horse.
Johnny. So fucking hot, but
You just accidentally keep branding your horse every time you're riding.
And is this a complimentary second continental breakfast?
continental breakfast, Mike. I can't believe I don't have a note that says that. Fuck. So yeah, he narrowly escapes capture, and Andre was hanged for this on October 2nd by order of George Washington.
Damn.
Wow.
So even after all this, Benedict Arnold still requests safe passage for Peggy, and Washington grants it.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Grants it?
Oh man, she's
He lets the bitch free?
Let the bitch free. Let the bitch free.
He had a soft spot.
Get the beat going. Let the bitch free.
What?
Let the bitch free. Let the bitch free. Let
Come
the
on.
bitch free. Now we're gonna do Hamilton soon. And I'm sorry, historical rap is just gay now. Arnold justified his actions in an open letter titled "To the Inhabitants of America," published in newspapers October 1780, and nobody really bought it. It was all of his. Pardon me, I will find a short list of all the reasons. All the reasons he gave were basically being passed over for a promotion, credit denied for major victories.
Damn.
little dick can't fuck.
Did I share this Google Doc with you? Or were you just looking at my crotch when you said that? Constant accusations and investigations, a court-martial that fucking embarrassed him, financial lawsuits treated dismissively, and political enemies undermining his reputation.
So he turned into Eminem's Stan after this.
Yeah, your biggest fan. This is Benedict. But now he gets into the British Army.
Yeah.
They make him a brigadier general, which again is kind of like a only in name position, and like the raids he does.
That's he gets a horse.
Though they do let him get pretty fucking nasty with it. He led a couple forces into Virginia, and he captured Richmond. And he gets pretty fucking aggressive with his vengeance tour here. He leads 1,700 men to New London, Connecticut, which is pretty close to where he was born.
We got pizza there. Didn't we?
New Haven.
No, New Haven. Fuck.
And they basically burned the entire town down
In Virginia?
in Connecticut, New London,
God
Connecticut.
Damn it.
Yeah. Like where he's born, essentially.
Yeah, they were sending a message.
Yeah. And then right after that, the British surrender, pretty much. And even before that, Arnold had requested permission to go to England. December 8th, 1781, his family left New York for England, and they never set foot in the U.S. again. He did come back from England once to go with his son to New Brunswick, Canada, to try to get some land deals going. That all washed away, and he ended up back in England, where he lived in relative obscurity for the rest of his life. At that point, the British didn't even really fuck with him. You know, it's like when you get a girl who cheated on her boyfriend with you, and then it's like, I don't really trust this bitch, you know? Y'all know what I'm saying, right? And I don't think his decision ever really sat right with him. I think he probably knew he did the wrong thing in the end. He wanted to be buried in his Continental Army uniform, saying, "Let me die in this old uniform in which I fought my battles.
Whoa.
May God forgive me for ever having put on another." But again, that could just be a bullshit attributed quote, like so many others have been.
So he goes back to Britain to live out his days.
And he's just kind of limping around
And then
without.
he goes to die. America's already won their independence. He's like, you know what? Let me put on the old jersey.
Yeah, dude,
rock it
exactly.
One more
Yeah.
time. Yeah, it's like getting buried in a Cowboys jersey around here.
Yep. So
Just like that.
that's the story of gout in America.
Damn. I like learning about this shit, man, because there was I think I definitely have ADHD, and I retained very little as a child.
Same.
So
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed by how little I know about history, but
It takes a long time to be interested in it, though. You know?
I think so too. I think I think that's when you enter unchood is when when history really takes a hold of you.
You have to get to a certain point to be like, to appreciate the amount of years you had and realize like, oh, it's not that fucking long ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I got to really figure out how people got here. And that is the reason I'm glad I started with the American Revolution with Ken Burns docs, because now I'm just going to go in order.
Dude, he is the fucking best, man. And it's,
Yeah.
I don't know, there's just something about him which really ropes you in. I think it's the impartiality.
Yeah.
It seems like you're getting a very fair shake in regards to, you know, what they're able to piece together.
Yep.
And it doesn't seem like they're trying to sensationalize anything.
No.
And it seems like there's a lot of fucking cross-referencing. There's a lot of, you know, as much fact-checking as possible.
Yeah, he's showing both sides of everything. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I trust him more as a source than
I do too.
feel like any other
Yeah.
source of history.
There was one thing that he mentioned in the book version of the American Revolution that like stood out, but he was just talking about all the different like source material they used to put together the documentary and the book. And he mentioned that there were thousands of paintings that they studied. Really? And I never thought of like looking at paintings for trying to get an accurate historical context for an event.
I think I remember that part of the doc where they were talking about like zooming in and being like, getting information that way.
I think the number was like 10,000 images that they studied.
If a fucking picture's worth 1,000 words, what do you think a painting's worth?
I love it.
Gotta be less. More?
Definitely more.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I think that kind of shit is I don't know. It makes sense that a painting might have, you know, might be able to put more stock in a painting that's maybe, you know, close to 300 years old as opposed to like whisper down the lane.
For sure. Yeah.
Man.
Fucking gossip.
Yeah, whoever wrote the fucking quote that he said on his deathbed about his military uniform, you just could fucking believe that guy? Could you imagine trying to repeat word for word 30 words that a guy just said on his fucking twisted deathbed? It's like, oh man, did he say fucking,
Jesus
did
Christ.
he say fuck America?
I
during that?
pray to God my wife isn't the recorder of my last words. Because if her recording of last words is anything like her writing a fucking grocery list, she's going to have to go 3 times before she fucking gets it close to being right.
Oh, well, she remembered the syrup this time. What the fuck? Why is this note so sticky?
Dude. Well done, John.
Yeah, that was
Thank
great,
you.
dude.
That was fun. I like. I think I just got the Ken Burns bug right now. But
Same.
I really am horny for history right now.
Yeah, I guess what is next for Civil War will be next for me, and then I guess World War, right? World War One. It's so weird that this is his last, like his most recent one.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess there's a lot of information he had to
I wonder.
study on it.
I wonder if it's based upon what experts are available. Like at the time, like it seemed like he was in the for the Civil War one. He was heavy in that guy Shelby Foote,
Yeah.
who was a prominent figure. Like there's so many like neat interviews with him that are non-Ken Burns related.
With Shelby Foote.
Yeah, where he just loves speaking about anything Civil War related.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, that guy could fucking he could read a list of guys my wife has banged and I'd be interested.
Hey Siri, do you have Shelby Foote's number? I need to make Mike a cameo for his birthday. But yes, when you remember, go.
Well, Mr. Reddy, I hope you got some time on your hands tonight.
We're gonna start with Mark and Derek. That's implied.
Nice fucking revolutionary flute comes in.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Background.
hearing that in the documentaries is so fucking nice for some reason. Even though it's like a march into death, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing that surprised me is like that was like an esteemed position.
Yeah.
Like guys
Being the-
actually wanted
the
to be that
flautist or
boy.
the-
Yeah,
yeah.
the flute boy.
That was like the war call, dude.
Yeah.
It's just crazy that a fucking flute made its way to the fucking top of the wars.
Jake, do you think guys were stealing valor by telling bitches they were the flutist? Like just showing up like
100%.
Yeah, you might have heard us walking through town. That was me playing the damn flute.
oh, that was me blowing my bad.
Don't listen to him. He's just trying to get free gruel.
You always in somebody's bowl.
Yeah, when you said how exciting it would be to like be in the position of storming a fort or seizing a fort,
Oh my God.
that's like this is the first time where I've ever looked at war reenactors and been like, oh,
Yeah, I could
shit,
do
they're
that.
probably having some fucking serious
Yeah.
fun doing that.
Yeah.
It's just that having no context of history my entire life, I've just been like, try getting pussy, you fucking losers. But they're probably getting the
I know.
stinkiest, tightest grip of all time at those things.
So,
Talking about that stinky tight grip.
yeah, I'm sorry. I got distracted because Mike, when we were bringing up paintings earlier, it brought me back. Earlier this year, I was in Ann Arbor and I went to the University of Michigan. They have an art museum and they had a painting there that was just, I stopped and like stared at it for a long time. And it was a red coat. Dude, I had to look it up because it's fucking powerful. Like when you're staring, like I got to stare at the original, but it's like a dead British soldier with the mom holding a fucking baby. Just like, they have it displayed there. Mike, it's pretty fucking cool. It's called the Dead Soldier. It's a painting.
All right, for those of you watching and listening, it's the picture of the big black guy on the edge of the bed.
But he has Shrek's body this time.
I mean,
That is very cool, Jake.
but
That's got to be one of the images
very
they studied
cool.
too.
Also, I don't know if it's like I was emotionally moved by this thing. I don't know if it was because of the death and the child or the giant ragers right in the
Yeah.
photo.
Those things are still full of milk, dude.
It's feeding time.
Jake, when you go back next year for the festival, yell that out. Still full of milk.
So you have to let you bring that painting to your set.
Yeah.
Can I borrow this for a big milky tit joke that I have to do? No, I'm not a prop comic per se, but I guess I'm just, all right, fine, I'm a prop comic.
I have two guys with me with a fucking roadie case, just like white gloves. Oh, man, that was fucking crazy, dude.
Those
What a story.
motherfucking redcoats.
I didn't realize he was so wronged along the way, man.
Me neither. He gets no credit for that. He's known as America's greatest fucking traitor of all time, and we never get to hear the other side of the story.
Damn.
At least say all the cool shit that he did before he decided to.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's like America's Darth Vader, you know?
Yeah.
Like if you watch the movie that way where you're like, oh, wow, like Darth Vader's a bad guy, and then at the end he flips
Luke, I am your founding father.
Dude, hell fucking yes.
Yes, dude.
And he would have been. He would have been. I don't know. He got fucked over so many times by Congress. Maybe he wouldn't have been acknowledged in the long run
He
as
didn't
a
have
founding
anything.
father.
This is such a dumb question, and I'm sorry for asking it, but I'll do it because I'll show my stupidity. He didn't sign that.
You're in good company, brother.
Like he didn't
As
sign
far as
any,
the
like,
Declaration of
Declaration
Independence,
or
no.
Constitution or amendments or anything. Okay. Bill of Rights, nothing.
No, not in my
Yeah.
research.
It was
so-
always just like the representatives of the state.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, it wasn't just any fucking cool guy.
I think the first reference of Benedict Arnold that I ever remember hearing is from the Little Rascals movie. Do you remember that? Alfalfa calls. Who's the love triangle between Darla, Alfalfa, and
oh fuck, what's his name?
oh, the fucking the rich kid, right?
Yeah, the fucking kid who looks like Macaulay Culkin but's not.
Uh-huh. I think he calls him Benedict Arnold after he takes Darla away. Is it Darla?
Yeah, her name's Darla.
Oh my
I
god.
remember that's a sick kid burn though.
Benedict Arnold. Yeah, that was like
that may have been one of the first times I heard it too. Because like for years I had heard the name, and then when I finally got it, it was like that Leo moment. Like,
oh, traitor.
Yeah.
Oh, treason. Hang him. Hang that boy. hang that fourth grader.
That would be a good game show.
Are
Bill
you
Cosby.
capable of hanging a fourth grader?
Bill Cosby making a comeback.
I mean, I guess he needs work, but at what cost?
Cause.
like hell yeah,
Damn.
dude.
That was a fun one, man.
Yeah, I tried to print notes this time, and let's just say,
Great, dude. This is like 50 pages.
me and the lady won't be talking for a while after that. Have you guys tried to figure out a fucking wireless printer?
Did you use all our ink?
Yeah, it's hit or miss.
I did use a lot of ink, Jake. Let's just say Amazon did not come on time, and neither did Mark and Derek. I have never had such an issue printing a document until today, and it took years off
What
of
was
our
the
relationship.
problem?
It's a print from your phone thing,
Yeah, that's cool.
and like I don't know if I had to convert it to a PDF. It just wasn't working. My phone somehow got disconnected to the printer. I printed fine the other day.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I put the new ink in, fucking daddy can't print no more.
It should be.
Mommy can print.
It should be all Wi-Fi, right? It should like once the
Yeah.
printer's on the Wi-Fi, then
Oh,
your
Jake,
phone's on the
it should
Wi-Fi.
be. Boy, should it be. I wore this jacket so I didn't look like I was wearing the exact same outfit as last episode, and now I am burning up. It's warm. Shout out
cool.
to North Face. You guys make a warm jacket. Yeah, hitting the old motherfucking dusty trail in a couple days. This will be in the past by then. I will have already done a weekend with Joe Gatto in Austin, Texas.
Have you come up with a list of talking points?
With Joe?
No, with fucking Shirley Temple.
Brother, we already got our report going. Ain't
Are you
no.
guys texting at all?
I'm texting. He's leaving me on red.
Did you fanboy at all over him?
I eventually did.
Does he know that you have a podcast and that the bit is
Yeah.
flipping the coin for
Yes.
Practical Jokers?
And he took it pretty well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I made sure it was after I had booked my flight to open for him in Austin. Like, no takesy backsies.
Smart man.
But me and my friends are fucking
basic
obsessed
economy.
with you. No, he appreciated it. And this trip,
That fucking rules.
I'm going to see what we, just a little bit more towards the idea of one day he'll be on an episode or
So,
one of the boys.
I want to point something out. You probably already thought of this, but like, do you realize that now you will have been in 3 cities with Joe Gatto?
Thank you for putting it that way. Thank you. One of the cities I was definitely stalking him.
But you were performing. Like you weren't there ready to kill him.
No, I wasn't booked by a stalking agent.
No.
I have been stalked by a booking agent, though. Wow, 3 states, 3 cities, me and Joe.
47 left.
Now, John, do you think you could work up the gumption to maybe ask him out to lunch?
There's a possibility of that.
How do you ask someone out to lunch at those things? Because
Hey, what are you doing tomorrow? We gonna go suck on some bones over at Terry Black's? They sell them by the bone. That's what I'll start somewhere around there. They sell them by the bone, you know. That's what I was doing last time. Me and Jake were in Texas.
You
So I
gotta
just
hit him with one of those selling by the bones.
kept going into every barbecue place we passed, and I go in. I don't even open the door full. I just poke my head in and say, "Do y'all sell them by the bone?"
I don't hear him do it because I wait in the car, but it seems like it's a good time.
You ever think about driving away?
Well, I'd have to adjust the seat, then the mirrors. I just leave it alone.
He'd have to lean over and use the pedals with his hands. I'm not gone that long.
Man,
Well, we fucking did it again,
we
boys.
fucking did it. Learned
Wow.
about what I thought was America's biggest traitor, but seems like was America's
Biggest sweetheart.
most slighted.
More to the story than I ever learned, for sure.
Yeah, dude, great presentation.
Thank you.
Well done, baby.
I just I don't think he did the right thing, but I can see his frustrations.
Yeah, but Peggy got the good,
He got a bitch with good grip 10 years younger than him. I can't fault the man. Shit, I'd be Canadian for some good pussy.
I'd be in a Mountie suit.
Shit, I'd defect to them motherfucking Canadians.
Shit, that bitch turned me into Dudley Do-Right.
Dudley doing it right.
There we go. Now we fucking cooking.
You boys got anything to plug before we shut it down?
Yeah, I think right after Christmas, I'm going to be at Bananas in Hasbrook Heights with Mr. Greg Fitzsimmons.
Nice.
26th and 27th. So come check that out and check out all the other shows I'm going to post about on my social media, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff, Instagram, at Jake Mattera. Check it out. How about you?
And yeah, follow me for all my shows that I have coming up at Jonny DelCollo on Instagram and Twitter. I'll post shows on Instagram if they're not around here, and I don't feel like having people I don't want to come to my shows. And also, if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much. If you're watching it on YouTube with ads or any other way, listening with ads, just know Patreon, $4 a month. Ad-free every episode, and every episode comes out a week early, plus an hour of bonus content every week, just for $4 a
Dude,
month.
you can do it for $40 for the year. Listen, that's come on.
And
now.
you could gift memberships now on Patreon.
You can?
Ooh.
You can. On top of that, too, we're doing live shit almost every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're,
The chat is a lot of fun.
yes.
Yeah, they're
Coming
the
to the
best.
live chat. And if we're not in person, we're Zooming live, baby. And we always have a ton of fun with everybody that's hopping in our live chat. So we promise to make it worth your while. And Jacob asked everybody what they want more of today. So we're going to look at what everybody wants more of. We're going to look into that. And we're going to see what else we can implement to make it worth everybody's while, baby. But that's patreon.com/Little Stinkers, baby. Aside from that, too, I got some live shows coming up. And you can check out the link in the show notes. And then also, if you're on my social media profiles, which are all at Mike Rainey 82, you can see all the upcoming dates for 2026 so far. I got Los Angeles. I'm going to be in Cincinnati, Boston, Chicago, and I'm going to be adding more dates in the next few weeks.
Damn.
So a lot of fun stuff coming up. And yeah, if you're into anything that I write, if you like reading, or if you just like having something for the top of the toilet, check out my books at onperks.com, onpercs.com. Yeah, aside from that, thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time on Little Stinkers, baby.
Thanks, everybody.
Love y'all.
There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Little Stinkers.